Muffins! It is time for a muffin vlog. Lazy muffin vlog. I recorded this once already and decided to shorten it a bit because I got a little too ranty. So I wanted to, if you live in Denver and you're any kind of nerdy thing, as I am, you probably know that Denver Comic Con is coming up next weekend. Not this, because this is Memorial Day weekend, but next weekend. And their headliner, I guess, as you call him, would be, or they're just their main speaker for the event was Stan Lee, who, if you don't know comic books at all, he's the guy that he created many of the Marvel comics and is pretty much the reason that they're around. So he was their guy, and at the last minute, I mean, I'm sure it was a while ago because they already replaced him with somebody else, but he canceled the last minute, and the reason is because he has a cameo appearance in an upcoming Marvel film, and it happened to conflict. Now, I know, how can I say this? It's just, in my mind, if you have thousands and thousands of fans coming to see you, some that have paid for special tickets to come see you and everything else, in my mind, it would be in your best interests if you were doing a movie with a company that basically wouldn't be around if it wasn't for you, to see if they could reschedule. Now, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe, they only had location for the day or some sort of weirdness, but I've been on film shoots and stuff happens, and if something happens to a major player in that scene, they can figure it out. It costs money, but they can figure it out. So that was my thought on the whole thing. I think, or maybe could have split up the time, done I can't do all the days that I was, but I can at least do one day. I don't know. I feel like the fans kind of got the shaft a little bit, and a lot of people feel that way too. There's a lot of very angry people, and they replaced him. This was the other thing I thought was kind of funny. Don't get me wrong. I love Bill Shatner. I've enjoyed everything that he's in. It's just, it's kind of more like Starfest. And I know that Comic-Con isn't all about comics, but it just seemed kind of interesting, that he's kind of the replacement at a comic book convention. So I just think it's a big giant mess, and I think I really feel bad for Denver Comic Con because they have I think have done a good job at trying to find a solution for it, deal with it as best as they can, and I know people are screaming at them left and right. There's nothing. I mean, obviously, there's nothing they can do about it. They, when they invite somebody, offer to pay for somebody to be there, if they back out, there's really nothing you can do. So it's not their fault. But it's just kind of, I don't know, interesting situation. I know that in the world of conventions, people don't complete their appearances, or they don't appear sometimes because they get sick, or there are conflicts and stuff like that. I understand that, but I think this situation was a bit mishandled. So I don't know. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. If it don't have to be in Denver, but if you've ever gone to a convention where you went there specifically to see somebody and they didn't show up, let me know. Just kind of curious what you guys think about the whole situation. There's an article that I will post in the link, the link that explains the whole thing. If you are going to Denver Comic Con, please do let me know. I would love to meet people if they're going to be there. So have a wonderful long weekend. Videos, main channel, and then I'm going to try to actually relax for once in my life and get finished with BioShock. Not Infinity, the original BioShock, because I'm lame. And I haven't played the original BioShock all the way through yet, so I'm getting there. Slowly, but surely. Love the muffins. We'll see you next time. Okay, bro.